Hello, everybody. Oh, I might have said that so loud I scared the cat. Coco's in here. Coco decided to hang out with us. Let me get all this back to normal. Hello, everybody. What am I doing? I don't even know where I am, who I am. Is this the image? I don't even know what's going on in my life. I literally did like 4 hours of reactions right before this and ran into this. Did I not get it? I might have erased the thumbnail for episode 19. So we're going to go with this. I like that one. I haven't used that one in a while. We're going to go with that. Let me clean this up. Oh, that's my glass. All right. First things first, guys. Hello, everybody. Love you all. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're pouring beverages. Here we go. Pouring beverages. I have a chilled glass for my seltzer. Guys, I may be mistaken. It may not be the longest one. I mean, it might not be the shortest one, but it's one of the shortest ones tonight. I looked and it's barely an hour and 20 minutes. Barely an hour and 20 minutes if you go in between the breaks. I was getting used to 2+ hour live streams, but hey, we got a short one today. I am still very excited for what is about to go down. Things are happening. I feel like these guys, I don't know. Like I sometimes when we encounter, it was Emmett and Ganache or Ganoche. Am I saying it right? It was like, I know Emmett's right. I immediately remembered Emmett because I love Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. I've worn the shirt a couple times, but I feel like it was Ganache or Ganoche. Ganosh is how I remember it. You guys let me know. I'm going to say hi to you all in the chat. I'm going to get everything going. I'm running. I mean, it's 5 minutes to 9. I'm running slightly behind only because I watched 2 episodes of Person of Interest, 2 episodes of Almost Human, 3 episodes of My Little Pony. I now have 2 episodes of My Little Pony left in the entire series out of, I think, close to 300 episodes, something like that. So I jumped right into the live stream after that. I've been doing reactions since around 2 o'clock, I feel like. Nonstop, but I have so much energy. And I'm going away Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I never go on vacation. My parents wanted to go down the shore. I have to drive my father because he is not able to drive, and my mother doesn't want to. So I got stuck going on a 3-day vacation. I'm going to have a ton of fun. It'll be fine. I'm bringing the new camera. I got all brand new camera equipment, top of the line Sony 4K actual camera that I could plug in. All the whistles and bells. I'm going to play with it down the shore. I'll probably do a live stream of some sort for you guys. I might even try to do reactions down there. If I bring my laptop and I plug the camera in, it could double as a webcam and has amazing quality with all the things I need to make everything glorious. So I don't know. We'll have to find out. I don't know why I have this giant battleship here. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the battleship. Where is the black window? There we go. All right. I think we're good there. Gana. Oh, Gana. I don't know why I thought Ganache. Ganache. Anyway, Gana. Okay, the Do JB, welcome. Let's go through. Say hi to all our friends. We'll have a drink. We'll hit the radiator. I know I saw the Do JB first. Bidet Critters. I know I saw Ninja Master. Oh, and Amelia was there too. I was literally jumping out of my seat, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw more names flash up. And I guess because Ninja Master's name is longer, it just like, I was like, oh, that looks like Ninja Master. Bidet, my friends. Hey, dude, Amelia, what is up? Why did I just get, oh, I got caught up by my own comment. Bidet, oh, because I commented twice. I'm like, what's going on here? No worries. You're good, Jay. This is early. Bidet, y'all. We got Cirque. We got Colvin, Cirque. I feel like you've been in live streams before, but not as often as others. If I'm wrong and you're new, then let me know, and I will chug 15 beers for you. Colvin, what is up? Das Grove, Surge, 2200. I obviously know all of you. Patricia, if I don't acknowledge that you're new or question you, then I know you've been in the chat for a while. Like pretty much everyone here, except I feel like Cirque might not be as much as some. Not that I'm alienating you, but I feel like that is a name I don't see as often as others. Vero G, McGuigan, Michael, Jeff Lundy. I feel like, Jeff, were you in the last one? If you were, I feel like you jumped in real late. But I feel like you were in the latter end of it. I'm not sure though. I remember not seeing you in the beginning because I always do the hold on the audio and I make it a point to say you, and then I always forget. Well, I don't always forget, but then I forget if you were actually in that one. I don't know. Let me know, Jeff. Oh, we got a $10 donation again from Ninja Master. Ninja Master, did you watch my Talks Machina or any of my videos this week? I'm assuming you might or probably watch most of the content I drop on my channel that relates to this. I believe in the Talks Machina marathon of all the after hours that I did for 4th of July. Was it that one? I think in all of them. Pretty much every time now I hit the radiator, as we call it, I shout out Ninja Master because at this point, Ninja Master has given a donation, I'm pretty sure almost every live stream that he's able to attend, and some that he even doesn't attend. Some he just does it and runs away. And he doesn't run away, he's working. I made it sound like he just like goes and does something else. But no, Ninja Master, solid dude, delivering so I could hit the radiator. So everybody, a moment of silence for our radiator break. Well, no, you don't have to do a moment of silence. I just totally forgot to pack it. So we're going to have a fresh one. It's only right that we have a fresh one for Ninja Master. For the episode we're about to jump into. We're a minute away. All praise, Ninja Master. We're a minute away, but we're going to start like 5 minutes late. I'm already telling you guys that because I didn't even set up the window yet. So it's humanly impossible for me to start in 1 minute at this rate. It's a short one, so we won't have to worry about going too crazy. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else. Michael, Nuck and Futz, 21938 gets you past the giveaway. Gotcha, Nuck and Futz. Wool socks. I don't know about wool socks. Has wool socks been here before? Jay, just FYI, you won't need to give me the sync. My Spotify with your stream. I just built a PC, so now I could have a 2. Gotcha. Jeff Lundy's good. How funny is that? I just said all that, and I didn't read your comment. So good to know. I've missed the live stream the last couple weeks, but I've always watched them at some point, so I appreciate it when I do. All right, I thought you were at the one before that, but see, sometimes I just feel like they all intertwine. It's like my sister was saying the other day, I was watching something, whatever it is, something Critical Role related, and she was like, didn't you just do Critical Role? And I was like, honestly, at this rate, I do something at least every other day. At least every other day, something related to Critical Role I'm doing. Whether it's something I'm doing as a bonus or a calamity or Talks Machina or the campaign itself. Just the campaign itself is part 1, part 2, Patreon hour, and live stream. So just watching campaign 2 is 4 things. Then I'll throw in bonuses. And I don't mind it at all. I just thought it was funny because my sister's like, I feel like you're always doing Critical Role. And I'm like, I pretty much am. It's like, I can never get too far ahead, which I like because it keeps me in check and I could go back and refresh myself, recap. But a lot of shows, I'll get like a good month ahead of where I'm at in the reactions just in case I go on vacation or something like that. This is different though, because it's the only show I do like this. It makes it convenient for me to do it on a weekly basis to the point where most of my other shows, I'm a good month ahead. So I have tons of time to focus on this weekly. So it kind of all works out and I like it. And this is extremely entertaining. Radiators. Glorious. All right, let's set up the windows and not waste any more time. Anybody see Thor? I haven't seen it yet. I know it came out last night, I think. I have not yet seen it. No spoilers, because I literally click to open the campaign 2 window, and the first thing is spoiler alert with Thor's head. Luckily, there is nothing there on the thumbnail to spoil it, but there's already spoilers coming out. It came out last night. I have it at 219.18, but I saw the dude just put something 219.30 I could go to. Let's see. All right, I'm just going to go to 219.30. Welcome back. That was the night before we jump in. Oh, because there's the giveaway. All right, we'll go to 219.30. I'm just going to do it because I follow my moderator. I know Nuck and Futz said 219.18. Honestly, that's what I had it at. Not even because you said that. I just stopped it right after the commercial break to get it ready, and it was 219.18 when I just looked. But I do see Matt Mercer is talking about Brian Spin Kicker. Brian Spin Kicker, today's giveaway winner. Everybody, commend Brian Kickspinner. I'm like 3 Marvel series and 1 Marvel movie behind. I haven't watched... The only thing Marvel I have not seen in the canon universe of the MCU is I have 2 episodes of Moonlight, 2 episodes of Moon Knight left. I didn't react to it. I watched that on my own. 2 episodes of Moon Knight, and I hear it ends interestingly. I heard if you watch it, it would have explained things more in Multiverse of Madness or something. I think somebody said the way they tap into religions or something like that in Multiverse would explain where Moon Knight was going. I don't know. I got to watch it. And I've not yet seen a single episode or anything of Miss Marvel. I've heard both ways. I've heard it's okay. I've heard it's great. And I've heard it's the worst piece of crap ever. I've literally heard people on all ends. And the people that hate it adamantly hate it. And the people that love it, I almost feel are loving it defensively. Like, give it a chance. Don't listen to what people say. It's almost like in a sad spot, basically. Because anyway you... Sorry, I'm just doing it while I talk. Any way you slice it, it's got, like, negativity all around it now. As far as, like, what I've talked to people about. Because either people are defending it for being good, or they're ripping it. So I don't know. But I haven't watched a single episode, so I can't give you my opinion. What I can tell you is, it is one of the characters of all of MCU, I even knew Guardians of the Galaxy before it was a movie. People always say no one knew Guardians of the Galaxy. Me and my brother had Guardians of the Galaxy comics back in like the 90s, maybe even the 80s. I forget when, but it's like early 90s, late 80s. We had Guardians of the Galaxy comics. I liked the raccoon. Ray did too. But it's one of those things where I don't know if I've ever heard of Miss Marvel. Now, I think people did tell me she's a more current character, which would explain why I wouldn't know her, because I haven't read comics in like 15 years. I know the older shit, so maybe she's a newer character, and she probably is, but it didn't interest me. It like looked like a teeny bopper, WB kind of show that was like for kids kind of, and I can't really say that's anything because I watch My Little Pony, but I don't know. It's just like I don't know. There's just certain worlds that I like them to keep a certain way. Even like Thor. People are telling me Thor 4 is so hilariously entertaining, but it makes Thor the biggest dumbass moron ever. And I don't know if I want that, but it's not my choice. Have not seen any Marvel things for a while. No longer have Disney Plus and haven't gone to the movies in over 4 years. I didn't go during the whole pandemic. I recently activated my AMC A-List Pass, which allows you to go to 3 movies a week for $25 a month. Since I reinstated it, it was back in May. All I've seen is the Multiverse of Madness, but I saw it 3 times. So, I still feel like I got my money's worth, because even though I paid for 2 months, it's $25 because I went to IMAX, so it's $25 a pop. I feel like I still got my money's worth, but I'm definitely going to check out Thor this weekend. I want to see Maverick. I still haven't seen Maverick. Little Said Jay stopped after episode 2. Little Sad Jay stopped. Oh, I thought you said Little Said Jay. I'm like, Little Said Jay. Miss Marvel first appeared in 2013. She's a very good, well-rounded character. That's why. I'm pretty sure I haven't bought a comic since probably like 2005. So like probably like over 15 years since I've purchased and read a comic. The funny thing is, my sister picked up where me and my brother left off, and for years she would go to comic book stores and buy dozens. She would have them on pre-order. The guy would. It was like one of those things we did when we were kids. You walk in and they just have your titles held for you behind the counter. She started doing that for a while. But then it just started becoming pricey. The pandemic hit. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what stopped it, about a year or so. Maybe the pandemic itself, but none of us really do the comics anymore. We do the movies. Shang-Chi is fun. I did see Shang-Chi, one of the few Marvel movies I did not see in theaters. I've seen almost every Marvel movie in theaters just cause. Like I said, I have the A-list pass. Why not? I could go for free. I mean, it's $25 a month, but if I don't use it, I don't use it. So you might as well go. I think that might be the only one I didn't see in theaters. And it was because it was pandemic and I didn't have my A-list pass during that. Besides that, though, the only other Marvel movie I could think of that I did not see in theaters was Thor 2. And it was because Thor is my least favorite of the major characters. And I hated the first Thor movie. Not hated, but it was the one of my least favorite Marvel movies at the time. So I'm ranting too much. I'll go through the chat in a second. I want to get this going because we're already 10 minutes in, but we're all good. Everyone's good. Everyone, like the video if you already dig what I'm saying and you already know greatness is ahead of us. Or wait till the video's over and like me after you see the greatness that I will show you. Either way, great things are going to happen, and there will be a like by all of you, I hope. Great. Oh my God, we got Mark Thesman. Mark Thesman. Have I seen you in the chat before? I feel like I recognize your name. If not, cheers, my friend. I have been pouring my seltzers into water bottles because with my beard getting so crazy and longer, every time I miss the freaking lip of the can, it pours down my face, and I literally later on feel like I'm gross because I have beer in my, or seltzer in my face. Jay, will you be free August 21st? That's when the episode I'd want to do a Sunday live stream for. I'm pretty sure that far in, what is it? It's a Sunday. The Dude, I'm pretty sure that's good because it's right before football season. I will be doing football games live stream. I don't know how many of you care about that, but I'm just letting you know that Sundays will be football live streams. I'm a massive Saints fan. I do live streams for 3 years now, going on 4. This will be the 4th season, I think. I'm doing live streams for the Saints. So that will take up every Sunday until February when the Super Bowl happens. But that doesn't start, I feel, till like end of September, early October. So August would probably work out. I'll let you know 100% the Dude after we're done with this because I just got to check my schedule. But I have like everything written down. My jobs, I'm old school. I have everything handwritten in a journal. So I just got to make sure there's nothing going on that week. Usually not, especially on Sundays. So definitely let you know. Start the episode, please. Will do. Purgatorio. Let's go. Everyone thumbs up. We're going in. Purgatorio. I do love the name. I've seen you in the chat many times. Howdy and bidet all. I'll just look. What? I can't speak English. I just look them up on Go Movies, but pop off. Oh, okay. I get you. Daniel O'Day. Oh, we got to get the time. I mean, I am a fool. Look at my friends helping me out. You're right. I totally forgot the clock. Here we go. Let's get the clock up. It's going to be 2. Someone probably already put in. Yeah, 2:19:30 we're going with. Daniel O'Day, what is up? Pistols O'Brien. Oh my God. I feel like I haven't seen Pistols O'Brien in a couple live streams. And when I saw him that live stream, I felt like I hadn't seen him in a couple. I don't know what it is, guys, but sometimes names just ring out. And I enjoy saying that. Pistols O'Brien is, I don't know. Is it from something? I probably asked this before and you probably told me before. But I have a horrible memory. My long-term memory is great. You owe me $5 when I was 6 years old, I'll fine you. But I can't remember things you tell me 50 times a week in a live stream. Good to go. Everyone's good. All right, we're going to raise the black screen. Raising the black screen. Oop, that's not raising the black screen. That's removing it. Raising the black screen. Guys, also, as I'm doing this, but we're going to get in. The reason I wore Ford's shirt is because of the rant I went on at the end of the episode. I just want to clarify. The only reason, because I saw in the comments, people were like, are you assuming that Ford knows more than the other people? Because then the DM would have to put him in on it. I wasn't saying it because of that. I'm saying that I thought Ford recognized something. Like maybe something on the exterior of the, even though it was like a mile away, maybe he saw a sign or something that signaled him or gave him some kind of, I don't know, thing. I don't know. The whole thing was just weird to me. Right off the bat, I thought Ford was acting weird. Then he didn't go inside, and then it was an orc that was running the shop that we came across. The whole thing just added up to being so weird to me that I thought maybe Ford I didn't think he had an advantage. I just thought maybe something Matt said triggered something, and he knew what was going on. I didn't think that that he had like like an advantage or something. Like Matt goes, hey, by the way, there's someone you know in this shed. I didn't think that. But you know me, I go on rants. That's what I do. I go like crazy. And after a couple beers, I get worse. Al, what is up? Al, Pistols O'Brien, McGuigan, everyone's here. Jeff Lundy, everyone's thumbs up. And okay, we got everything good to go. Ready? I'm going to do it. This is the actual countdown. See, right before I do the countdown, I know you guys, I'm ranting, but I have to get this off my chest so we're all clear. I literally just watched Almost Human. That show literally will take something like a man holding a pencil and that will mean something. So having to watch 15 shows a week and one of the shows is something where like this means something, 20 minutes later I think everything I watch means something at this point. So it's the life of a reactor, I guess. It's one of those things where, like a cop, like a cop goes out for a beer after his shift. He's probably jumpy as hell and like watching everything that goes on at all times. And he's not even on duty. It's just like you're geared that way. So I am now permanently geared to think everything is a twist or a hidden meaning or something. So don't think I'm a crazy raving lunatic and that I'm purposely thinking that there's like something going on between these people. I think it's just in my mind now. Like as a reactor watching so much stuff, I think I just am geared to think everything's against me or something. So that's all I got to say. And we're jumping in. Ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're in. Volume if you need it. Jeff Lundy said he didn't. But if anyone else needs the volume, here you go. Volume.
So, I guess I should bring it to Matt.
Yeah! Bring it
And
out.
here's the clock back.
Bring it
Oh,
out,
wait.
bring it out.
We're bringing out the map right away.
At least we get surprised.
And there's the clock. We're there. We're good.
Anyway, Caleb.
All right. We're already getting the map. We're already getting the map. Ooh, that's really loud. That's really loud. Okay. We're off with volume. We're off with volume. My bad if I blew out your ears and had you echoed. And Goblin, and those look like the... I thought it was Cyclopses. The guy, the big dudes with the things looked like one-eyed... Cluster of wolves and 2... ogres and a goblin. Oh my, there's a lot. There's a lot, guys. We got a lot. You could see the map. We can see the map. You can see the map a little bit. All right. Level 5. Level 5. Level 5. Natural 20. Right up. Bo. Guys, who saw I got Bo? Where is it? I don't know where she is. Oh, she's over there. Bo's over there. I got the bow. I did an unboxing last night. 24. To quote Travis from the latest episode, one of these days we are going to have an escape plan. I saw someone else say escape plan. She is awesome. Bidet, everyone. Ray is in the chat. I saw Ray. I know we're doing rolls. We're just doing rolls. It's my favorite one so far, but I've only had 2. There you go, guys. There's Bo. Bo. Amazing. I freaking love it. It is, I mean, Ford is cool, but I think Bo is freaking insane. I absolutely love Bo. Like well, in general, but the figure. Amazing. Amazing. All right. I figured I'd show you guys while everyone's doing the rolls. But she has 2 arms. She's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Bo's up first. Let's go. Natural 20. All right. I love the look. Tell me those didn't look like. What am I thinking of? It's like a Cyclops with a point on its head. That's what I thought that was. Fight Club. All right. I could see at least 4 wolves. 1, 2, 3, 4 wolves. 5 wolves. How many wolves, guys? It looks like 4 or 5. I can't tell if that's a wolf. It might be another bush. What is up? Kinzig? Kinzang? Kinzang? Cheers. Kinzang. Like a horned cyclops. Yes, I could. I'm like brain farting. Yes, a horned cyclops. What is that from? I picture it in my head from something. 10, not hitting. I feel like the giant would have at least 13 armor class. Patient defense. I'm only seeing 1 wolf, but a few goblins. Oh, is that what it is? See, my eyes are horrible. I think I'm mistaking wolves and goblins. And the clock is blocking a lot out, too, over here. I'm going to shrink the clock so I can see. I guess I can't. I can't shrink the clock. Yeah, see, behind the clock, I couldn't see the other things. Will not. Jay, could you enlarge the caption? Oh, yeah, yeah. Where is the thing? I'll get it for you in a sec, Ray. Oh! Two against Caleb. I'm wondering if Not knows these people. I mean, is it wrong of me again? Because I always assume races know each other. Grazie. Because there's only 8 goblins. Yes, so 2 against Caleb. That's cocked. Like, I'm waiting for Not to go. I want Not to go because I want to see what Not's actually going to do. Will Not attack her own? It is so hot in this room, by the way, guys. If I look like I'm glistening, I'm sweating bullets. Miss. Off. 8. 8. Seriously, 8? There are a lot of things around us, guys. We're surprised in the night. Constitution saving throw. Caleb and Bo don't know every human. Why don't they, Ruali? Hello, Ruali. Cheers to my friend Ruali. But why don't they go around and just meet billions of people? The airy fart. She just farts out the poison. Is that how it works? Found it. The seventh voyage of Sinbad. Yes, that is it. That is literally it. Oh my God, I love you. I love you. Forsyth. John Forsyth is amazing. I remember him all the time. Natural 20. I remember John. I've told you why, because of Steven Seagal. Read the book if you don't know what that means. I wrote a book about it. Yeah, 5 yeah. So at least the arrows aren't, I mean, 4 or 5 points here and there, and there's a lot of things. It could do some damage at some. I feel like the giants are gonna come in. I mean, they don't look as intimidating. Did they say specifically what kind of giants those are? Because the other one was a hill giant, I believe. They don't look as big as that hill giant. The hill giant looked crazy with the backpack and everything. Slow. See, I love that I played role-playing games as a kid because I know all this stuff. Haste, slow, like all this stuff I've used many times as a child because I was a magician. I was a wizard. -2 to AC. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, they're ogres. They're not giants. I'm an idiot. I knew I was thinking it wrong. I'm like, why am I thinking they're giants? Ogres. Got it. My bad. Ogres. 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 I'm trying to think of... Ooh, I wish I knew, is there some, I mean, that would probably spoil things, especially for upcoming villainous baddies, but I'm assuming there's somewhere you could go to see a database of all the things they encounter or something, like with hit point, like, I used to see that in other things where you could go somewhere, you could see, like, their hit points, their AC, all that kind of stuff. No, not an idiot. Ogres are basically small hill giants, just as dumb and almost as strong. McGuigan, thank you for making me feel better about myself. I'm going to put some seltzer in my seltzer. Southeast. Fjord. I love the battle maps. Guys, I literally was so close to buying like $2,000 worth of Dwarven Forge stuff. I went on their website. I literally started looking at everything for like 3 hours. And I'm like, I could build this just to have like it as scenery in my background. And I couldn't justify it. I stopped because I had to buy camera and equipment and stuff. I was like either Dwarven Forge or new camera and equipment. And I chose YouTube, basically. My bad. Dwarven Forge made like a castle that was so badass, but it was like $1,200 or something insane. And I still almost wanted to buy it. Eldritch Blast. I feel like we've been using Eldritch Blast since day one. Isn't Eldritch Blast something that Travis has had forever forward? Took one out. That completes my turn. Terrain and minis and addiction as a DM. You could trust me on this one. If I was a DM, I would probably max out all my credit cards. I have no reason to buy it, and I want to spend $2,000. I mean, I have a reason. I just want to stare at it. Like that. I would just make things like this and stare at it and make bah, 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 bah. I would probably be like the 50-year-old guy that has no friends anymore because I would just sit around my Dwarven Forge. My Dwarven Forge. I'd live inside it. Find me if you can. Are you? I honestly like this setup better. The way they have it right now, because the clock is not impeded by... I mean, it's not blocking Ashley or the map too much. See, and they zoom in. I can see everything so good now. The goblins, I mean, I feel like we're taking them down with somewhat of ease. Great. We miss. I just dropped $803 on a complete Dragon collection that just came out for WizKids. What is WizKids? WizKids. I feel like I know that. What is that? Critroless. Oh, that's the stat place. I got it. I don't know how to say that, but I understand what you're saying. The do JB. Heavy aggression. What's going to happen to Bo? I'm concerned. Ah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That doesn't even half her. I'm fine with that. Doesn't even half her. They make official D&D miniatures. Crit roll stats. It took a lot of pizza to buy it. Trust me. Ninja Master. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put aside all the donations Ninja Master gives me, any donations I get, but Ninja Master is gonna probably fund some Dwarven Forge. I'm literally gonna take that and that's gonna go into a separate. I know it's my Radiator fund, but I'm gonna make it the Dwarven Forge fund. Godface. That way, when I actually buy something, I'll have it behind me. And I could be like, that was brought to you by pizza. I love Matt. Yes! Do it. I mean, I don't want anyone to die. Don't get me wrong. But I want a javelin thrown. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Oh, God. Caleb is taking a javelin. Matt. That's still not even that bad. Jesus. How many? I mean, Caleb's got. Oh, Ninja Master. Radiator refill, aka the Dwarven Forge. Well, we're hitting the radiator. But Ninja Master, again, $10 donation. Marion Ravenwood's in the chat. Caleb's got a javelin in him. Ninja Master, everyone. We're going to take a break, hit the radiators. Ready? 1, 2, 3, hit the radiators. By courtesy of Ninja Master. Modern literature. And I saw that he was able to keep up his slow spell. So he won that battle. Ninja Master, I salute you. Oh, shit. I would hope so. The fact that Marisha asked got me concerned. Why would it not be good? He had 5 added to his armor class. What is happening? I mean, I know what's happening, but that's awesome. Guys, what? Daniel O'Day, I believe Tiamat is around 200. Is that a dragon? I feel like that's a dragon. They have a bunch of stores in Little Tokyo that sell magic and D&D stuff. Looks pretty cool. Callisto Warrior Queen, I saw you. I saw you in there. M. Gormley, I don't know if I said hi to you either. Welcome all. If I missed anybody, say what's up, Jay. Why didn't you shout me out? And I'll do a shot and dance. See, I want to, like, I'm curious of this only because I want to see what not. Like, even if Not doesn't know these goblins, I feel like he could. Oh my God, that's what. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I'm a freaking idiot. I just realized what he's doing. I was just thinking that him and Caleb had like this game they did where like they could do this and they use it as deception. I thought he was just going to confuse them. He's actually pretending he's with them. He didn't say much about not shooting Caleb, LOL. Because Not didn't shoot him, right? Not shot the book. Wait, am I misunderstanding this? I thought he aimed at the book and shot the book. Did he actually just take Caleb out? Am I crazy? I could have sworn, I'm paying attention. I could have sworn he focused on the book, shot the book, Caleb played dead. I thought, hey, isn't Caleb playing dead? Okay, Caleb is fine. For a second I was like, wait, did he actually hit him? So we should not shoot Caleb. Yes, it's all a ploy. Okay. I thought it was a ploy, but that accidentally it hit him or something, and I missed that. I was like, how did I miss that? Because I saw Caleb just like, blip, he flopped. Jester is losing her shit. Yeah, cut it. Love it. Love it. Sacred Flame. I've seen that, but it is in action. Modern literature. They're not allowed to act on things they don't know. They don't know it's a trick. Okay, I gotcha. Ruali, they managed to fool the party and the goblins both. That is amazing. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh, this is getting amazing. I love it. That angle makes it so much better. I couldn't see. I know what they're saying, but I couldn't see it from that angle. That angle showed Caleb flipped upside down. It literally looks like Jester is dragging him. Oh my god. I mean, I don't. I mean, I am loving what's going on, but I'm trying to see how it's gonna end. Like, where are we gonna go from here? Like, not must have a plan. Not is gonna get in a good position at least. I love that part so much. Love the metagaming. Oh, the metagaming pigeon. What? What? Translucent skeletal wings. Is this what we were talking about? In Talks Machina, she slipped about something. And somebody in the comments put she was an awakened. I can't remember what it was. But I didn't put too much thought into it because I thought it was a spoiler. She's like the fallen or the awakened or something. That's it. Someone said it. Azamir. I don't know what that is. The funny thing is, in Talks Machina, they spoiled it. I didn't know what the heck that was, and I still don't know what it does. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Azamar. It's a fallen angel. Azamar? Or is it Asamar? Asamar? What? I mean, I know what a fallen angel is, but in this, what is it? I mean, it could have subtle, different meanings. And no one knew this. No one expected this. And she broke it out in the middle of an ogre goblin battle. They are angels. Tiefling. What tieflings are to demons. Okay. Forrest the Runner. Charlie Brown. I see Charles Brown. Haven't you wondered what Yasha's race is? Honestly, I don't know so much about this world. I just assumed it was something I didn't understand yet. Which I guess it is. But at Forrest the Runner, Charles Brown. Does that take it out? I would think that would take it out. No, it's probably got like 14, 13 maybe. Guys, like and subscribe if you haven't. We're at the halfway point on this live stream, I believe. I think maybe. Not halfway, are we? Maybe, I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm a lunatic. They don't have access to others' character sheets for obvious reasons. This ability is called Necrotic Shroud. I heard it said, but I forgot it. Thank you for the Stormy Boy. New person. Stormy Boy. I think I've seen you before, but not recently. Have I seen you before, Stormy Boy? I feel like you've been in before. I should be free and home shortly. Ninja Master, as soon as you walk in that door and you are settled, you tell me, and we will radiator. I'm going to start packing now, but you take your sweet time. I'm ready when you are. Natural 20. Matt is very excited. Matt is so excited to butcher our people. Ruin us. They're chipping away. This is one of those battles where nothing has blown my mind in one swift blow, but it's like they're chipping away. I'm more impressed with what's going on between Not and Caleb and Yasha. And shitballs. Laura said shitballs. Close out of that. Close out of that. Come on. I feel like we're going to win, but this is an unexpected major battle. Hellish Rebuke. We've definitely seen Hellish Rebuke. My God, guys, it is so hot. My sleeves are soaked. I just spent the last few minutes looking at the Wizards mini lineup. Rather paint my own or 3D print, but would spend the money on Beetle and Grimm set. But we just murdered a wolf by ice. It's a wolf. I get very upset. I love wolves. I love animals. I don't want to hurt animals. They don't know what they're doing. They were probably made to by these horrible goblins and shit. $18 and a 4. Bo is toe-to-toe right now with this friggin' ogre. Look at that. Look at the side. I love this angle right now. The battle map literally has Bo throwing a punch at an ogre that's about to crush her, and the ogre's like 4 times bigger. 19 hits, definitely. That might hit. Yes! I feel like the ogre's armor class is either 13 or 14. We know 14 hits. I feel like it's 13. 18 damage, not too shabby. We're making our way downtown. Sam is over there like, what about me? I haven't gone in a while now. Ooh-wee. Oh, yes. The BG sets are killer. Some random encounters end up being pretty hard. This is... All right. I mean, we haven't taken... I feel like everyone's still more than half their HP. Am I wrong? Anybody correct me if you feel the need. I feel like everyone on our team is at least half or more on their HP. Ford's going to get nailed here. Another 8 points. And another Constitution saving throw. Oh, that saves. I was going to say, 24, you're resisting that crap. I feel like Ford was the least affected, or at least one of the least affected. Oh, our cart. See, now, we gotta wait till the goblins are done. We gotta wait till the goblins are done. But my guess is that Not's gonna like go up behind him and start slicing their throats or something. If I was Not, I would literally be like one at a time. Like one's by him now, I'd be like, look over there, and be like, oh, someone just shot her. I don't know what happened. Wasn't my fault. Get to the next goblin. I just start slicing throats and pretend I'm their friends. Yeah, it's really cool looking, but bad. I was gonna say black blood. It goes great with the wings and the veins popping and everything. I mean, hey, it's a good look. Good look. It might hurt a little, but it's a good look. It's pretty rough. We're all gonna get chipped away, but I don't think anyone's gonna get knocked out. Highest roll is 11. Molly could take like 5 or 6 of those easily. Maybe not easily, but he could take a bunch. The only ones I'm afraid of are the ogres. I feel like if the ogres get some kind of solid thing off, they could do half damage and they might put us in a bad position, but there's not enough to do long term. I think we're all fine. Yeah, I like it. Definitely make the wolves go slow. Now, what does slow do, guys, in this? I know what slow is from other games I've played, but what in this is exactly? How much distance does it cover? How far could Caleb cast it? And what does it impede them by? Does it limit their... I'm assuming most have like 30 movement. Does it cut it in half? Movement's cut in half or something? I'm sure they've explained it, but refresh me. I'm learning. I'm asking. I'm waiting to see the actual production. Oh, that's somebody else. Big fucking big. Big bada boom. Big bada boom. Stormy Boy, have speed, and they can only have attack once. All right, even better. I'll break out the handbook. Stormy Boy, if you were correct, thank you, my friend. I am aware of what the things do. It's just there's so much lore. I'm willing to be educated. I just got to be told a couple times till I retain it all. So I'm assuming haste does the opposite. Haste doubles it. Maybe doubles it, or funny joke. I love it. Funny joke. I'm alive. Speed is halved. -2 penalty to AC and dexterity. Throwing. My bad. And it can't use reactions. On its turn, it can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. Got it. Daniel O'Day as well. You say you like stats, but have never looked up a spell. I am so afraid to look things up because I am afraid of spoilers. So that's why I ask you guys. I feel like it's the safest way. As crazy as that is, I feel like if I type in something like, what does this do? It'll be like, that is the spell that killed this guy. And I'll be like, no. So I'm like literally afraid to look things up. The Do JB helps me with most. I'm not kidding you. The Do JB, every time I release something, he answers most of the questions. And I go in and I scan them and I'm like, and then I try to retain stuff. That might hurt it a little. A little pain. Doesn't seem to notice. Love it. Love it. Haste is double speed, +2 AC, advantage on dex. Saves in another action. There are some higher level spells that could spoil things. See, I'm not kidding. I have done it in other shows that have ruined things. Adventure Time, I'd be like, how could I ruin this? I type in something and be like, oh my God, I'm never reading anything again. I never research anything anymore because I'm afraid. I have you guys for that. And I'm not being lazy. I'm just afraid of spoilers. It cut a gash from its stomach to its thigh. Why would you even want to live at that point? I would just stab myself and kill myself. This thing's dead. He's dead. 9 points, dead. There is an entire school of magic that can spoil things. Ah, my God. Where did I just see this? Oh, I just watched Kingsman, the first one, for the first time. Slice the dude in half in the first 5 minutes. I reacted to it on Patreon for somebody. I'm done. Now the ogres go. This is the only time I feel like someone might go down. Based on the rolls. Based on the rolls. Full amplified. That doesn't... I was going to say, I think 16 is her AC. Tal'dorei saved the day. He killed a tree, guys. Doesn't he know about global warming? How dare he? I honestly, if he got one of those hits off, Bo might have went down. Multi-attack. We should start linking him to Roll20 compendium pages about rules questions. The way I look at it, guys, unless you hate telling me when I ask, I have a good, 3 years to pick up on all this. I'll eventually remember it all, and I'll be a master. I'll be a master class D&D guy. And then you guys will just be like, we'll all be equals. Amazing. And he hits a 26. I don't know if... Is it considered a monstrosity or beast? They said it's actually classified as a giant. So there you go. I have our flag means death to watch. I have our flag means death to watch. I love that we are at the point that Matt will hold no punches. We don't hate when you ask. We enjoy informing. Oh, great. So he fired at the ogre and missed. So now it's all for naught. Oh, that'll hit. That'll hit. I think a 13 would have... I don't know. We haven't done a 13 yet. We know 14 hits, though. Fury of the Small. 19. It hit something that literally numbed his arm. An arrow just triggered a numb arm. Sorry, Jay, but you'll have to be problematically obsessed with CT and D&D to match some critter's level. Don't feel too pressured. Oh, at least he took. That's eventually you just got to do that. We're just take. Oh, and he misses. I would immediately, if I was not, I'd be like, I'm sorry, I'm so clumsy, I didn't mean it. But I mean, they already knew Sam just attacked the ogre, so it doesn't matter. Not might have one of the lower hit points. I'm trying to remember the hit points. Because Not's in a bad spot right now. Dang it. All right, I like that top shot. They have the top shot now. I like that. Spiritual weapon. I mean, I feel like we broke that out late. I feel like she broke the spiritual weapon out pretty late. Rogues and wizards usually have low HP. I feel like CR was pretty helpful for learning the basics of D&D. Honestly, CR homebrews a lot, so even the official rules won't make sense sometimes. It's cool. Have no problem looking up spells and stuff. Just recommended getting the books or D&D Beyond. I get you. Totally understand. I probably will. You guys see, I jump in full. Like, if you guys tell me something's safe to buy, I'll buy it. Like, for instance, Bo. I know she's wearing stuff on that statue. That's probably something coming up. Because I don't know her to have that cloak yet. Raging. I like the music. I feel like every time I notice the music they do, it must be something that like elevates and it's like it draws your attention. Because I feel like they all went like, hey. Another Good Friday. Extreme Neo Cash. Extreme Neo Classical. Oh, that's right. His armor class is on 9. That's right, because slow. I totally forgot you guys said -2. I mean, I didn't forget, but I'm not thinking. I'm just thinking they're low to begin with. We haven't really had an issue. 23. Lirin was pretty good proof that wizards don't have to be class cannons. How do you want to do this? Ashley's up. Oh my god, she could do some craziness. I like it. Oh. The sword knocks knots bolt out of the spine of the ogre from the inside out. That regains 9 hit points. Why was that? I missed that one, guys. Why did Ford regain 9 hit points? It said 9. Ford regains 9 hit points because the ogre's down. I'm not clear on that. Please inform me. Welcome, everybody. If you're here, like and subscribe. Cheers to any new people. I've seen everybody's names so far, and I feel like I know you all for the most part. Anyone new in the chat, let me know, and I'll give you a shout out. Easily, you saunter up aside. And she's still raging like a crazy. Well, I don't know if you call that raging, but that's scary looking. What Yash is doing. When he hex target dies, he gets some HP. Okay. I don't remember. Like, what is it? How is that determined? Warlock hex target dies. The warlock gets HP. When the target dies, regains hit points. What is the formula for such things? Did someone roll it? I mean, say it. I had to power build him. It was such a great build. Ford uses Hexblade Curse. It's just a spell warlocks have. I've seen it used before, obviously. Hexblade is used all the time. Yash has got 55. I like to try to remember the max hit points and AC and stuff. Charisma plus level. Got it. Thank you, Serge. He cursed the target. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. You're all amazing. I love you all. I don't think anybody is close. I mean, I think we got this in the bag. We just kind of got to finish it off. Jesus. The wolves go. Oh, you just killed her spiritual weapon, Matt. Thank you. You horrible. Oh. There you go. Lollipop. It's like we have like a lot of nothing to do with the wolves. I think this is it. This is our turn right here. I think that we're going to end this pretty quickly here. Marisha is looking scared. Marisha is looking scared. Oh. Catherine Trueblood for your next drink or radiator hit. Catherine Trueblood. We're gonna do a radiator hit. And a drink. You're getting both. Catherine Trueblood with the $10 donation, guys, in the chat. Matching Ninja Master with the greatness that will add to the Radiator and the Dwarven Forge Fund. Let's see if he goes down. Yes, hit his ribs, yeah. Fury of the Small and Flurry of the Blow, or Flurry of Blows. In my mind, sounds so familiar. Into his ribs. If it takes him down, how do you want to do this? We'll hit the Radiator. $13 hits because it's hits, right? Now is that the ogre that was slowed, or did we just find out that an ogre's AC is 13? Because I know the slowed one was at a 9. I know the other one died, but I can't remember which one was which. 7 and 6. That's pretty not. Yep. It didn't take it down, so it's probably close. To Catherine Trueblood. Radiators. Delicious. To Catherine Trueblood as well. We have a cheers and a radiator hit. And it's good to see you in the chat as well, Catherine. I don't think I saw you earlier. And if you were talking, I missed you a couple times. So Trueblood, we salute you. I feel like, am I crazy, guys? I feel like Sam has been so quiet this entire live stream, especially since not is around goblins. Like I don't know. Like I just feel like certain times certain actors or people are like all about being in the spotlight some nights. Like Jester's been, I don't know, everyone's kind of quiet actually. Is everyone just overwhelmed by the battle and the fact that Yasha turned into this giant fallen angel and everything else going on with Caleb faking the blow from not? Magic missiles. I just love the way he put that. Sending us some magic missiles, guys. I mean, we're pretty much done at this point. I've already said it, but like, we've either killed everything or things are scattering or things are highly damaged. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it. Pops the head off and the body still runs for a lit. 3 steps. Not a long time, but enough. Like a horror movie. That tall drink of water. That's a good one. A waterfall of ugliness. I dig that. I don't think I've ever heard such a thing. Waterfall of ugliness. There's more conversation when you don't have to worry about turns, underrated spell, home and radiator prepared, Jay. Ninja Master. We're going to wait 8 minutes because Catherine Trueblood came in with a radiator hit and I didn't know how long you were going to be. So let's wait 8 minutes. How about that? That'll give us 20 minutes left, I think, in the live stream. We'll be set. I could do one now, actually. I don't care. I'm immune. I'm immune. Let's do it. Let's see how crazy shit gets. No, let's just do it, Ninja Master. We're doing it. If I start acting crazy, it's all in good fun. But I'm pretty used to this shit. Releasing the falchion. We're taking him down. Here it goes. In celebration of Matt. I love it. I want to see it. Reminds me of Quick and the Dead. Quick and the Dead when he blows the head off of Keith David. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Keith David's head getting blown off in Quick and the Dead. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. He doesn't live through that. All right, radiators, everybody. Everybody check your radiators. We have to make sure there is efficient steam in the radiators. Otherwise, problems arise. All right, so come on. Take care of your houses. That was a hefty one. Cheers to you all. I look forward to these streams every week, Ninja Master. I do as well. This has been my Friday night without fail. Have I ever missed one? I don't think I've ever missed one, right, guys? This will make almost 20 straight live streams. A half a year we're going on almost. Never missed a Friday, I don't think. I honestly do look forward to it. It's like it's now in my routine. Friday night, and the moon is right. We're going to have some fun. See, look at how Sam, like right now, Sam is just so like normal. I'm just used to Sam being like I am. Like how I'm always ridiculous and over the top. I imagine I just feel like Sam is like just not himself. And I know it's not, but I feel like Sam is not himself. Oh, I almost feel bad when this stuff happens. When anything dies, regardless if it's evil or not, most of the time I can't help but feel like, yeah, I mean, something's dying. You feel some, I mean, not all the time, but I feel some sort of sympathy. Oh, I like that. Sam is actually investigating to see if he recognized. I mean, I feel like he should have done that earlier, honestly. Sam loves to let other people have their moments. Oh, so maybe he's just like taking a back seat. Nope, you're 19 and going strong. Awesome. I think it was also an active time for them. I think it meant about okay. You're all pretty much saying maybe pre-records this stream. The dude JB, maybe he pre-records the stream. He pre-records the stream. Could you imagine? Then I'd friggin' be rich because I'd be a psychic on another level. Oh, see that the way Matt did it. Could he make it more sad? How many times have you seen a movie where this asshole pisses you off and then he dies and you're like, oh, well, I didn't want him to. That was kind of sad. I've done it. Oh shit! One goblin's raiding our cart. Drop that shit and run. Drop it. Did he drop it? Matt made it look like he dropped it. I don't think he dropped it. I think he's booking. And guys, we are down to 25 minutes, I think. 25 minutes. Cheers. Like and subscribe. We'll talk after, of course. Of course we're going to talk after. We're going to do our own little talks. I don't know. I got to come up with a name for it. But it's our talks Machina. That's what I pictured. What am I thinking of when he said that? Where you just hear like... Well, Platoon is very in your face. What am I thinking of where the guy's like shot from a distance and he just drops? I mean, it's happened in a lot of things. But I'm thinking of something specifically. Kind of like Inglourious Bastards, where he thinks he shoots the girl. Yeah, we got some splaining to do. Yasha has to explain all this shit to us. I want to hear. I mean, we might have enough time for some small. That's the explanation. Sometimes I get startled and I turn into a freaking angel of death. Yeah, you had skeletal wings. The kitty is back. If that was a Drohasian thing, they would be winning the war right now. Oh, I honestly didn't even think about that. I just assumed she couldn't because the skeleton wings. But then I thought maybe you couldn't. What's on the flask? I don't know if I read the flask this time. What's on the flask? What's in the box? Caleb's parents. I can't read what the bottom says. What's FOMO? Fuck off my office? What is FOMO? Fuck off, Mr. Optimus Prime? I don't know what FOMO means. She's, you know, Drohasian. Fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. Thank you. I've never heard FOMO before. I've heard all sorts of things. I don't think I've ever heard FOMO before. I think he's hitting on her. Damn it. Bo and Ford right now are great. Amazing. Loving it up there. I love how they're like drinking buddy kind of people. They're not like ever flirty or anything like that. Sometimes maybe jokingly, but they're like drinking buddies that just like they just joke around. I love the play-by-play from Marisha, aka Bo. Look right now. Bo is zoning in on them. Shrohas, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, wasn't it? Wasn't it Shrohasian? Yeah. Oh. Oh, it's not. Yeah. It's not so much Shrohasian. So what is it? It's Shrohasian. He's a spy. He had to chase down the goblin that we just killed. Oh my god. So yeah, Molly. Oh, I just punched the mic. I apologize. Honestly, I think 9-sided dive works the best. That would actually be great. I like that. Yeah, something's got to be of value. Are they jesters? She's looking at their naked bodies, basically. Five vials of toxin. On some sort of a weapon. 5 vials of toxin have an effect on weaponry? What is that all about? No, it was celestial language of the angels. And Caleb spoke it? Humiliate your enemy corpses? Fear of the missing? I'm just making sure I caught up on everything. Obviously, will be fun, but I want to see the WA miscommunication. Yeah, we would have gotten banged up pretty bad. Yeah, Caleb and Not saved the day because that was the best role of the entire episode up until that point. And they saved their asses. I mean, wouldn't that be something like everyone does? Like, I feel like Lord of the Rings, the orcs, the goblins, like all the baddies hang out together when they need to, when they need to do stuff like this. Oh. I could see that being a sensical question. Like, are you mad at what you've done or what you are? I get it. No, I'm cool. She had. I mean, in all honesty, that is the most extreme thing of all. Even though Caleb and Not did their thing and Not's a guy, I mean, Yasha's the biggest deal here right now. Now I'm wondering if Sam was acting the way he was because it's affecting Not in a negative way that the goblins, like, were, I don't know. Is there more to that? I'm literally thinking that Not is possibly turned into a goblin or something. Is it possible? I mean, I know you guys can't tell me, but is it possible that Not just said, I feel like I'm not me, I feel like I'm in another body? What if she wasn't a goblin? Jesus Christmas. The kitty wants attention. My God, we're getting like a hell of a freaking story from Sam. What? I can't believe we're getting this much backstory. Oh my God, is this how it all happened? And then you're banished or something? Fellow gobbies. Oh my God, and then tell me that he went and like I let my cats do whatever they want because they're my babies. They just come around, do their thing, and then they're off. Really? Oh my God, what was his name? Yeah, Jesus, are we gonna know? Oh my God, Not's actually getting broken. This is so bizarre. I honestly did not expect this. I thought we were gonna tap into Yasha. See, I shot him in the butt. In the butt. What? In the butt. Oh my god. Jesus. I can't believe that just came out in the last 10 minutes of the... Yeah, let's go. I'm down. After the job. Yeah, we'll do the job. Screw it. I don't know. Will it make you feel better? Yeah. I mean, if you want to do it, if it'll make you feel better, we'll have it happen, sir. Miss. Yeah. I mean, if that's what you need, like everyone in this group has something they seek. I feel like when we're doing jobs, we should be fulfilling these things. Yeah. We're freaking awesome. Bo. That is how her face looks in the statue. The statue, she has that like creepy smile. I wonder if that was intentional. Because the way that Marisha just looked. Yeah, we don't have to. We're doing it for you, dude. Island of Misfit Toys. Here on the island of misfit toys. Not the brave. Maybe there is a comma. You are... Love it. Just the fact that not even knew what a hyphen or an ellipses is shocking. We've went over that. We went over the children eating already. I didn't know if we knew he watched them eat children. I feel like watching somebody eat a baby would frig you up. And that's probably why not drink so much. Yeah, are we going to go into that? They were in jail. Cherry wine. Cherry wine. I mean, he isn't wrong. If you see a goblin, kill it on sight, is what he's telling them, and he's a goblin, or she's a goblin. Sam being a goblin that's a girl throws me off all the time, especially as I get more into my radiatoring. I just think it's funny that she's preaching kill a goblin. They're horrible creatures, yet that will get you killed probably. You said not so much. It inspired Bo. Not is freaking me out. Not like, all right, let me. Oh, wait. This might be the end. I'll talk after. I'm going to. I got a lot of things to say, but I feel like we're almost done. I was trying to be quiet at the end there because I wanted to fully take that backstory in. We'll talk. I feel like this ends in like 2 or 3 minutes. Too much water. Molly's under the cart. Yeah, people need to sleep. They got banged up. We need to sleep. The cat just ran away somewhere. Ooh, we still might have enough time for Ashley. Maybe enough time for Ashley. I don't know how much time is left. Boulder's the Boulder's parchment shears. In the rain or under the cart. I can't imagine anything's going to happen on the final watch. Yes, please do. Liam is talking. Caleb. Quality. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I tasted a baby once. And he grabs Knott's flask. I frigging love it. It was like a baby goulash. Oh my friggin' God. A baby goulash, and he tried it not knowing it was baby. Oh my God. I figured Knott had to have, but done like that makes it so much better. Ogres and goblins. Is there now? Oh, Ashley still might say something. I feel like this might be it, guys. It sounds so like somber. Labenda Swamp. The music just sounds, even though we won, like we won. I mean, first off, we won a battle that we really didn't get anything from. We didn't even get like anything. Should I keep watching this, guys? Is it worth watching? I tasted a baby. Dark Wolf. Hadn't seen Dark Wolf yet. Welcome. I know I see you up higher too. Oh, and I didn't see Jugular 56. My apologies. Jugular 56. Night, guys. I tasted a baby. Should I keep... I guess we don't have to watch the rest of this, do we? Yeah. Well, let me... I always... I feel like it's only respectful. I let Matt say, is it Thursday yet? He didn't have the zoom in, is it Thursday yet? Guys, they didn't zoom in on Matt Mercer. I could be wrong, but I'm positive. I could be wrong, but I'm positive. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive. Every single end, it zooms in. Matt does his spiel, and then he goes, "Is it Thursday yet?" He said it, and it was still on the whole group. I can't ever watch this again. That's horrible. I don't agree with it. I'm just joking, obviously. Obviously. All right, let me pour my water into water. All right, guys. I was starting to think that battle was going to go the entire live stream. And then we had about 15 minutes left. And I'm thinking, all right, maybe we'll get some Yasha backstory. Yasha kind of blew it off as just like talking in angelic. What is it? You guys said it was something angelic type language. He was talking, or she was talking to Caleb. Caleb understood it. No one else did, as far as I'm concerned, or understanding. But what the hell? How do we not like dig deeper on that? I guess she didn't want to talk about it. She said she couldn't use them to fly. Purgatorio with a $3 donation. We're going to take a break and we're going to hit the radiators. We're going to take a little drink and then we're going to continue. But I am just surprised. I mean, I guess they're thinking, hey, you got something going on. Ford's got his own shit going on. Molly's, I mean, guys, here we go. I guess it all does make sense because what are we to, who are we to say anything to a woman who just sprouted skeleton wings when one of us killed our parents, one of us is like made a deal with Davy Jones or something and like wakes up covered in water and has like some weird effect with his sword and his I don't know. It's like still a lot unknown about Ford, but that's going on with him. Molly was dead 2 years ago. Jester's probably the most normal based on all these backstories. Jester follows the Traveler and has a mother that's a hooker, one of the best hookers in town, or all the towns, but that's as normal as it comes, honestly. Not is probably not too far off, but then we just found out Not ate a baby. Not ate a baby. Jay, look at the Yasha. Are you what? The dude JB with $4.99. Jay, look at the Yasha. Are you... Oh, that I have up. Look at the Yasha that I have up. Let's go look at the Yasha that I have up. Oh my god, she actually does have the wings. She does have the wings. Oh my god, look at this craziness. There's the hand. I never really looked at all the imagery. Now I'm dying. Ooh, are there like... Oop, I didn't put the thing back down. Are there little clues? Like, that's the Traveler's thing. This is... We saw Not do the hand. I can't remember what it's called. What's the hand called that Not does? Why is there Z? Are those Z's? Like sleepy time Z's? Caleb with the fire. Molly. Interesting patterns. Floral patterns. The eye. The eye. I don't know why I'm pointing at my shirt. There's no eye on there. I thought there was like an eye for some reason. Something's up with the eye. Is it the Cthulhu? Is it the Kraken? Is it Davy Jones's locker? But yeah, Yasha with the wings. Look at that. It's a hidden spoiler I didn't even know was right before my eyes. Great. The Do JB with the $4.99 donation, as well as moderator greatness. And Purgatorio. Here's for Purgatorio. Purgatorio. We're gonna check the radiator. I don't know what I'm holding in my hand. I'm checking the radiator. But guys, we're gonna talk in 3 seconds. Seriously, can you please put some damn respect on the Ruby of the Sea? The Ruby of the Sea. What was the one? What was the song? Ruby of the Sea. She's the greatest lay ever. Was that it? She's the greatest lay ever. I'm not disrespecting Ruby of the Sea. She's a fabulous hooker. I mean, is hooker a bad thing? I mean, what else would I mean? Would I just call her a lady of the night? I felt like hooker was the nice thing. I was gonna say whore, but like I mean, the whore to me sounds bad. But I mean, I think you're joking as well. Jay, I have started watching the art runs, or do you skip them? Oh, I don't watch the art runs. I haven't ever actually. I wouldn't say I haven't ever. I've probably just never fully paid attention to one. If I've ever seen one, it's probably because it was just like rolling and I was just like kind of just like not paying attention. But I've not quite ever watched it. I've seen tons of art though. I'm willing to bet a lot of the art I've seen and other things, like the thumbnail that my brother made was one of the things that I saw in something, or I don't know. We watched it on it was like Art of the Week or something, I think, on Talks Machina. Boop, bada boop. I completely forgot. That shit is in the next one. You mean the episode with the thing happens to be the thing? That episode. Yes, that episode. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything important. Let's go back to the bottom. We got Purgatorio, the dude with $4.99. Thank you for the donations, my friends. It all makes a difference. And I'm going to literally, I said, all the money that I get off the live streams, I'm going to put into stuff. I mean, you guys see, I've already spent probably $1,000 on Critical Role stuff between my t-shirts and the 2 statues and everything else, probably easily $1,000. But I love it. I do it because I love it. That's why I have 1,000 things of everything, like the Freddy glove and the Jason mask and everything. It's what I love. Courtesan. It's an entirely different job. A courtesan. Is it really? That's like Moulin Rouge, courtesan. I mean, I guess technically you're right. She's like an escort, or what do they call it? Some people, even though they probably sleep with the people too. What is it called? It's like am I thinking escort? I'm thinking there's like a nicer name for it that I've heard before. I don't know. Either way, courtesan. Okay. She's more a courtesan as she entertains men and women, but not just with sex. Not just with sex, but she does have sex with them, right? I mean, not that it matters. I just don't want to. I immediately had in my head since day one that she slept with these people. So maybe she like does her thing, and I mean, maybe there's more involved, obviously, but I'm pretty sure she does sleep with these people, men and women, according to what was just said. I will from now on remember courtesan. I don't think we've ever talked about it quite like that. I've talked about the Ruby of the Sea, but I just thought she was a prostitute. I mean, I knew she was a high end. Like, no joke, this is a true story. One of my good friends has a good friend. She's not a friend of mine, but he has a good friend, and she is a high end escort. I kid you not, I've met her, but she's not like a friend of mine. I've met her like 3 times in my life, and every time it's because she's visiting. She lives out of state, and she's visiting, and she'll like tell stories how she gets paid like $1,000 a night. And she's like, I don't have sex with these people. She actually doesn't. It's like not part of the deal. She's just a very attractive woman and she's very educated. So she like literally is like, goes on dates with these guys, goes to like public events, private billionaire parties. And she's well spoken, very beautiful. And they pay her like $1,000 for a night. And she goes like, I'm a millionaire and I like never have sex with these people. So I know that exists. But then I also know there are people that do something similar and might say they don't and they probably do, or something similar. But it's crazy to me what people will pay just to have the appearance of having an attractive woman or man on their arm. Like, and that sort of stuff was like never that important. Don't get me wrong. I wanted to date hot girls and stuff like that, but I never was like, I need a hot girl. So people think that I am like this super awesome dude or something like that. I just wanted to date attractive people and smart people, stuff like that. But I never did it for other people. It will be explained a lot more later on. I mean, you basically comparing Michelangelo to someone that lays concrete because they both work with stones. But the dude, who are you to say that a man that lays concrete couldn't paint the Mona Lisa. How dare you? Maybe a super artist. I'm just screwing with you, obviously, but you never know. You just made it sound like a concrete pourer didn't have the ability to paint the Mona Lisa. Maybe he wants to pour concrete. I pour concrete. No, I don't. I don't pour concrete. It's more about the connotation of the word hooker, Jay. Makes it sound bad or disgusting. See, I don't know if she is, though. That's another thing. I literally keep tossing around whether or not her mother is what she says she is. I keep thinking, what if her mother isn't this super highfalutin escort courtesan? What if she is like a freaking piece of crap and Jester made up all these stories because her mother was an abusive sack of crap or something? I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. I don't know her yet. Everything I have to base it off of is what Jester says. And I don't know. Jester's a lunatic. How the hell do I believe Jester? Like, do you get what I'm saying? I feel like that's like a thing. Like, you guys are like, respect the Ruby of the Sea. I've never seen or heard anything other than what came out of her daughter's mouth. Like, if I told you guys, what if for 20 live streams I praised my father, and then you guys found out he beat the shit out of me and he died 10 years ago, and I never told you because I wanted you guys to think that I had this awesome dad or something. That's literally what goes through my mind. As crazy as you guys might think I am and how much I dive into things that are irrelevant, that's like literally what I think of. I'm a crazy person. True enough, Jay, but just know she is a lovely woman. I'm just letting you guys know this is what I think. I don't know. I literally don't know. And I don't even know if she's alive I'm assuming she's a real character. I'm just saying she could not even be real. Jester could have completely made her up. Her mother could have died 20 years ago and was some homeless woman that beat her and was abusive and ruined her life. And Jester, this has happened in movies and shows. It's not crazy to think of. I've seen it done a dozen times where you end up finding out, oh my God, they don't even have a mother. They killed their mother. They killed their mother. Like stuff like that. We believe until proven otherwise. Exactly. Well, I know. I'm the opposite. I don't believe until I see it. Like one of my biggest things in the shows I react to. If you die off screen, I don't care what happens after that. If you die off screen, I immediately assume there is more of a chance that you are coming back than not. And usually that's the case. I bet you in the majority of shows, the people that die off screen end up coming back. So if you die off screen, even if you are really dead in the show, I immediately assume that at some point you're coming back. And shows that do it, like for instance, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones did where Brienne of Tarth cut down, who was the guy she cut down in the woods? I can't think of the name. Baratheon. What the hell was his name? You know what I'm talking about. Brienne of Tarth cut down Baratheon in the woods. They never showed him die. But he also never came back. So she really did kill him. But I'm not kidding you, forever. Stannis. Yes, Stannis. Thank you. Forever. I was like, up until the last episode, I was waiting for Stannis to come back. And he never did. And I'm like, for the rest of my life, I'm like, why would they not have showed? I mean, I guess it was just like showing Brienne cut him down. But it made me think, because it was Game of Thrones and everything, it made me think that Stannis was still alive. But that's like, these are the things I think of, having watched thousands of hours of television and the most encryptive, twisted shit ever. I'm permanently tainted, where I will never trust anybody. And guys, even in my real life, I've learned to never trust anybody. I've been stabbed in the back by my best friends since high school. I've had people steal from me who are family. I've had things happen to me in my real life where I just don't ever trust anything for what it is as face value. I genuinely get what you're saying, but also imagine insulting the most wonderful person in the world just because you haven't met them. So you could be sure. That's a good point. I agree with you there. That's a good point. It's like even whether she's real or not, why jump the gun and go to vulgar, disgusting words. I get you. That's a good one. I agree with you. Now you won me over. You see? You won. You win. Because I can't argue with that, and that makes sense. I think I just threw a word out. Honestly, I think it's just that I didn't know what else to call her, and I honestly thought that hooker wasn't a bad... Even though hooker sounds bad, I feel like besides prostitute, hooker is like the next best thing. I don't know. I think movies and shows of the 80s were heavily into that twist, so I think those of us from that generation are watching tend to always be leery. Maybe that's the case too. Catherine Trueblood still here. Welcome. Welcome. Hi. FYI, in the LGBT community, hooker is a term of endearment, so don't feel so bad. It's about intent. I guess, yeah, I could see that. I don't know if you guys watch Zavid. One of my favorite reactors ever. Super gay guy. But he, obviously, that's what he is. That's who he is. That's like basically the channel. I love how I've been watching him for years, and almost all his videos would start with, "Hi, the one straight guy watching," and I'd always be like, that's me. But obviously, there's a lot of other straight guys watching because he's got like a lot of subscribers. I feel like he's got like 500,000 subscribers. But he is great. I love him. Very, very entertaining. Hooker isn't bad, just sounds worse, but it also doesn't describe the Ruby. Hooker should be better than brag, if you think about it. What is brag? B-R-A-G-G. Brag. I don't know what that is. I don't know if I know that word. Person of the night. That's what I know. Lady of the night. She's a lady of the night. I've heard of that. Lady of the night. What else have I heard of? Like an escort, like I said. I almost want to say trophy wife, but that's kind of a person you sleep with that you marry, but you're not in love with, without using vulgar words. Sex worker, there you go. Sex worker as a substitute. Roxanne, you don't have to put on your red light. But anyway, back to the, we went off on a rant because of this. Back to not. So not. I guess not just live like a regular goblin. It's nothing shocking to me. What's shocking to me is why not felt it in her to get out of that and to help the halfling escape and risk her own safety and flee and then be where she's at now, which is obviously in a good spot because she ran into Caleb and now we're all a big group. So it all is good. Not ate a baby. We literally talked... Had Caleb not said what he said, Caleb, right before Matt Mercer was going to close out, said, "Can I say one more thing to Not?" Had Caleb not done that, Not would probably not have said that. So Caleb is basically saying, yo, I understand where you're coming from. You ever want to talk about it? I'm here for you. Not got emotional and said, now I feel guilty. I got to tell you the truth. I ate a baby once, but it wasn't my fault. It was a piece of a baby in a stew, like a, what was it? Like a stroganoff, did they call it? A jumbo, what did they call it? It wasn't a stew, a jambalaya, a stroganoff. What was it? They called it something. They were like, it's like she went full Snowpiercer. And I think Sam was exaggerating with the baby thing. She disguises herself as a halfling a lot. I wonder if he's why. That's what I was thinking. Goulash. Thank you, Not Confutz. I'm like, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. I'm like, it's like a stew. Like a jambalaya, like other things that I said. Friggin' goulash. Thank you, guys. Gumbo. That was the other word. I was trying to think. Goulash, gumbo. When I said jambalaya, I was like thinking gumbo. But yeah, eats a baby. Or I don't know. Is that real? She went full Snowpiercer. Far as the runner, like... I'm assuming Sam was telling the truth. I feel like Sam might have ate a piece of a baby and was being straight up with Caleb, thinking, I don't want Caleb to find out later and think I lied to him because Caleb is my best friend right now. So I got to be real. A goblin can be compassionate and empathetic. Goblins tend to be very primitive and predators to all. So goblins... Oh, wait. Oh, I just started reading another comment, and I'm like, whoa, how did that just happen? I don't know. It's never really brought up again. Oh, okay. I think Not just needed to let the party know why she was so hell-bent on taking down goblins. I don't know when she would have done that backstory drop, if not then. I mean, it was perfect timing based on everything. But in my mind, I already assumed that Not had a horrible time with these people. We already know from her tales of her saying, like, goblins eat babies. And I would get, am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure Not said that she would get the babies that they would eat, but not partake in the baby eating. So she knew how horrible they were. We kind of already knew this, or at least I did. But I mean, it was still a great backstory because the halfling part of it was what got to me. And like whoever, or a couple of you might have said, I'm wondering now the same thing. Did Not turn into a halfling because she looks at that as one of the best friends she ever had? Someone she was willing to sacrifice her safety, or put her life on the line for? I mean, that's some huge compassion. Regardless if you're a goblin or not, whether you're a human or a tiefling or whatever, it would take a lot for somebody to sacrifice everything they have, even though it was crap. I mean, she's a goblin. She said they ate babies and they lived in slop and they barely were able to cover themselves with cloth. But just to be able to have the strength to leave all that and go off on your own and be hunted potentially for letting this halfling go and everything, you got to give her credit. I enjoyed it. She never said that you just assumed that she had nothing to do with stealing babies. Oh, okay. I thought when, who was she talking to at that one point when we heard that way back when, or a couple episodes ago? I thought she said, I don't know. I'd have to go back and see exactly what she said. Not that I don't believe you, but I'm trying to remember how the conversation went down. She said she knew, she at least knew they were eating babies, obviously. So, I mean, obviously it's not important. Disguise as a kobold and insists she's a very runty dragon blood. Sophie's artists and crafts, glad to hear it. So Jay, I would suggest on your own time if you must, watching some of the artist spreads during the break. They are all passionate critters, and shortly after important, funny, or crazy events make masterpieces. All right. I was afraid the art would ruin things, but I think I'm far along now where things probably won't get spoiled. And that's the kind of stuff that doesn't matter, I guess. Like I was saying with the bow statue, I already realized there are pieces on that bow statue that our bow doesn't have yet. The bracers, there's a cloak. Looks like she had something else. I can't remember, but I try not to pay too much attention. It's just so cool looking at the detail and everything. But I will watch the art, Ninja Master. I will check the art out. She was trying to... She was referring to the clan stole them when they were hungry. Okay, so she never said she was involved in that. Maybe have someone scout the gallery for you first so you don't hit spoilers. That's what I was thinking. I would recommend not watching the art reels without someone screening them. Please don't watch the art reel. There are spoilers for campaign 1. Ah, see, that might be a problem. They only make art for what has already happened at that point. The art reels only show stuff from the current episodes you are watching. You don't have to react to the art publicly if you don't want to. All right, so people are saying the art's safe. The only stuff might spoil is C1 stuff, which you won't get to for quite some time if you plan on finishing C2, LOL. All right, so the majority of you saying that the art is safe for now. The only stuff might spoil I already read that. Some art pieces show stuff from C1, but most is from recent episodes. Honestly, I don't think it matters that much at this point, because I feel like anything that could possibly slip through the cracks is going to slip through the cracks by the time we get back into Vox Machina. Honestly, I'm more concerned about spoilers for this than Vox Machina, because I feel like I'm not going to get into campaign 1 for a while, and Vox Machina, the show, is something that I feel like I wouldn't even realize is getting spoiled till it's actually happening because I haven't seen campaign 1. So this is honestly the only thing I'm more concerned about at this point, at least for the foreseeable future. And we're not going to be done with this for a good 3 years. Literally, we're gonna be. I mean, we're going into episode 20. This is the end of episode 19. We're going into episode 20. That means 20. I mean, we're approaching 15% through the campaign, which is we're making ground. I feel like we're making ground. We've been doing this since January or February. Good 4 or 5 months, rolling with it, no misses. I'm loving it. So, I mean, hey, as long as nothing crazy. Like, the only thing I honestly care about is deaths. I honestly, if you really narrow it down, all I really care about is knowing whether or not people die. Because that's huge. That's huge. Because especially in this, I still have yet to see somebody die in anything that they've done. Like a major character. Obviously, we had Calamity where lots of people died. And we've seen, I mean, people they fight die and stuff. I have yet to see one of their characters die in a campaign. Like one of our people. Marisha, Laura Bailey, Travis, Talazin, Ashley, Sam, and Liam. Did I miss anybody? I think I got them. Yeah, I got them all. But I have yet to see any of their characters die, and you guys tell me it could happen. So that's the only thing. Well, not the only thing, but that's the biggest thing I care about spoilers with. Besides that, I don't want to know like major stuff about spells that are like way in the distance, like towards the end. Villain deaths, like deaths in general. Maybe big baddies that come in, like connections these people might have. I wouldn't want to know connections. Like if you told me like Ford is actually Knott's brother and we didn't know it. Like that to me, like stuff like that. But if it's just like a cloak, like I know cloak, Bo's getting a cloak. I like that to me is like, okay, it's all right if I know stuff like that. We are here with you for the long haul. The rabbit hole is fun to speculate about. The art is definitely C2 safe, but C1 perhaps. Only like 123 episodes to go. That's it. We're almost there. 123 episodes. That means, so right now, 123 episodes, 52, we're almost down to 2 years. When we get to 104 episodes left, so do the math. That's 19. All right. So double this. Exactly. We're 19 episodes away. We just finished episode 19. We're 19 episodes away. So halfway to being left with only 2 years of campaign 2 left, basically. Because if I did one every week, 52 weeks in a year, 104, that's pretty funny. We're literally at the halfway point to getting to the 2-year mark. We never want to spoil stuff for you, Jay. I understand. Believe me, I want as little... I strive for no spoilers. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to know any spoilers. But I'm just realistic. And I know with the amount of time we have that some things might squirt through. I'm not saying that means let's just be willy-nilly. And just who cares. But I don't want to be like too crazy about it. Because I just feel like at some point I'm going to find things out. And it's like... It's almost like when I find them out. Like right now. Like I keep saying the bow statue has the cloak. Honestly, sometimes it works in reverse because right now I'm like, oh my God, she's got this badass cloak. What does that cloak do? I can't wait to find out about this cloak. So sometimes it works in reverse where now I'm hyped to find out what that is and I want to know more. Whereas if I didn't know about it at all, I'd just be like, I don't even know there is a cloak. And I don't even know if there's a cloak. Maybe she just has some friggin' cloak on. Maybe that's the cloak that she had custom made back when. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we already have the cloak. Talks Machina will spoil something. Jay, don't read this. Didn't Bo already have the cloak made? There we go. Daniel O'Day. Is that the cloak? See, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Well, if you don't tell me and it is the cloak, then I would be thinking, I don't know. Should you tell me? I started thinking that, Daniel O'Day, before I even read your comment, but I'm happy you wrote it. I started thinking we had a custom cloak made and it was that color. So maybe that is the custom cloak and I haven't spoiled anything. But just the fact that I think about all that stuff almost makes the spoiler like exciting, I guess. I don't know. Ninja Master with another 10. Halfway to the 2-year mark celebration. Ninja Master with a total of $30 donations today, guys. We almost have $50 total in donations, a record in donations this live stream, and Ninja Master broke his personal record. So we're hitting the radiator, celebrating our halfway to 2-year mark. Honestly, I feel like that is a cool celebration. I was thinking it in my own head. Like, what are the odds that I do the math and it's exactly 19 episodes away from the 2-year mark? I mean, it's kind of poetic, I feel like. So we will celebrate a Ninja Master. We're getting closer to Dwarven Forge. I'll tell you what. I mean, I'll tell you, I'll be honest. At some point, I was definitely going to buy stuff anyway, but I'm more inclined when donations are given, because then I feel like I have to. When it's my own money, I'll say like, should I pay the electric this month or buy Dwarven Forge? But when it's donations, then it's like, no, that's not my money. That was given to Dwarven Forge. Dwarven Forge. I'm packing a new one, Ninja Master, in case you're wondering what's going on down here. We're packing a fresh one for the celebration. And then we'll do about 10 more minutes. I think we'll do 10 more minutes. And we'll call it around 11:15, 11:20. Only because I have been sitting in this chair since 2 o'clock. I got done with work early. I'm leaving Monday morning to go to Wildwood. If you don't know what Wildwood is, in my mind, the greatest boardwalk on the Jersey Shore. It is also the furthest one on the Jersey Shore. It's right before you get to Cape May. But it's my favorite. My parents have a shore house there. I'm driving my parents. I told everyone earlier in the live stream, both my parents are getting older, and my dad had a couple heart attacks, so he can't make long hauls. It's about a 3-hour drive. So I volunteered. I'm leaving Monday morning. I'm coming back Wednesday night. 3 days taken off, but I have all my new camera equipment and I'm going to play with it down there. So you guys might see some live streams at the Jersey Shore. Maybe, don't quote me on this, but if I get the camera working right and everything, I was even considering possibly doing like a live stream on Sunday down the shore, because their house is right on the water and I could do it on the balcony. And it would look like amazing depending on the weather. So we'll have to see how that works. But it's like I'm going to have 3 days off and I'm going to be probably at some point bored because I'm with my parents who are close to 70 years old and myself, and they're probably going to go to sleep at like 7 o'clock. So we'll see what happens. But that's the thing. Okay, Jay. So Yasha has some angel blood theories. The DJB, the cloak has an oceany smell to it. LOL. But yes, let's first take the radiator. I'm going to finish out the comments. We'll go till at least 11:20. But Ninja Master with the $30. We had Catherine Trueblood with the 10. We had, oh my God, it was the Do JB with $4.99. And I don't even know if the other donator, oh no, Purgatorio is Purgatorio still here? I saw you commented. I wanted to make sure you were still in the chat because I know the rest are. Catherine Trueblood, Purgatorio, the Do JB, my moderator, and the top donator of the stream, Ninja Master. Here's the celebration of our halfway point to 2 years left, guys. As funny as that sounds, I'll finish it out. In case any of you are wondering if I will finish this out, I have 2 episodes of My Little Pony left. 208. I want to say 80. I don't know. There's a lot. I'm 2 episodes away from finishing the whole series. Adventure Time had over 300 episodes, and I finished that a month ago. So I don't quit. I go. I'm in for the long haul. I don't quit things. Even if people stopped watching, once I'm in, I'm in. I'm going to finish it out. We're in. We're doing this. This is happening. So we're halfway to the 2-year part. We salute you. I'm not kidding you. I had less smoke than normal, but I feel I ingested it because I literally felt like I swallowed my smoke. You might want to check out Hero Forge. Make your own minis? Are you shitting me? M. Gormley, that's what I've been looking for. Others have probably told me it in the chat and I just completely missed it or something. Because I've asked before if there is a place I could go and make my own custom minis. And people probably said it and I just missed it. Thanks, Daniel. Oh, we're talking. Oh, never mind. Let me see what else I missed. The cat is coming over. I think they want to be fed. I feel like they know when I'm about to wrap up because the cats literally just came out and they're like looking at me like, Jay, we want some food. So we'll call it, like I said, about 10 minutes. Let's finish up the chat. But yes, I'm definitely checking that out. Hero Forge. I'm wondering if I've written that down and never looked it up because I haven't checked it out, but I feel like I heard about it. Hey, he's got something to look forward to then. Ah, sorry, I totally forgot about that. Looks like Ninja Master looks lime. We know where the first mini is coming from. Oh, yes, there will be a mini for sure coming soon. And it'll be Ninja Master with the clutch move. Okay, Jay, so Yasha has some angel blood theories? Question mark. Yasha has some angel blood theories. I don't know what I don't get what you're saying, the dude. Yup, I looked it up. Thanks again. Wings were spoilers from art, but you didn't even notice. Yeah, morphing. I didn't see it before. What's up? The do JB with no sleeves, of course. Jay, I just checked all of the art reels on C219, and the one we just watched, Aftermath, says it's Thursday yet. It is safe to watch all the way through. Thank you, Mr. John Forsyth. Because I'm getting the statues, I knew the dude. Oh, wait, I'm reading everything now. Just checked. Salute. It's gonna be a long, glorious ride. Yes, it will be, McGuigan. There are more hours of Critical Role in total than The Simpsons, really. See, Adventure Time is tricky because it's over 300 episodes, but they're 11-minute episodes. But it doesn't matter the length to me because regardless of the length, I did 2 a week. My Little Pony is 22 minutes an episode. I did 2 a week. So it wasn't the length or anything. I just dedicated myself to 2 a week with Adventure Time and My Little Pony. It took over 3 years for My Little Pony. And by the time Adventure Time is done, like I finished watching Adventure Time, but they're not all on Patreon yet because I'm releasing 2 a week and I got way ahead because I just couldn't contain myself. But by the time both are fully released on Patreon, it'll be over 3 years. And I did 2 a week without fail. You could go check me, I feel like. I don't know for sure. I wouldn't bet on it. Actually, I would bet on it. I'm pretty sure I went flawlessly 2 episodes a week of Adventure Time and My Little Pony for 3 years straight without missing a beat. And I got COVID twice during that. I was like COVID twice and this is running 2 companies. Never missed. So you guys don't have to worry. The whole reason I'm saying, I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to say that's my commitment I make to shows. So don't think that I will quit on this regardless of anything. There are more hours. We read that. We mentioned it. It's pricey though. Yes, it is pricey. We'll check. Oh, you did mention it, Daniel O'Day. Hero Forge. All right, maybe that's why. Maybe I checked it out. I'm going to try though because I at least want to make a custom mini of what I feel like I would look like. Is that what you guys are saying I could do? Because that's like my main intent. Can I go on Hero Forge and make a miniature of myself? Like if I want to be a freaking crazy lichen werewolf, whatever, are lichens werewolves? I always wonder that. It's the same thing, right? Or some similarities. Lichen. I want to be a giant goddamn lichen. Giant. Like a massive lichen with a sleeveless shirt and like a cowboy hat. I don't know. I'm talking crazy, but that's what I want to do. You can make literally anything. Like, I want to do something ridiculous, but awesome. Like, not ridiculous, like, what the hell did you waste your money on that? Like, something where I'd be like this, I'd be proud that I am a miniature. That's what I want. I'm checking it out. Jeff Lundy, yes, you can. You can make literally anything. Callisto Warrior Queen. Love the name, always. Any guesses on why Yasha is a fall? Okay, so we're going to get back to that. What are your theories? That's what I figured you meant to do, JB. Hero Forge stream. What's a Hero Forge stream? Are you saying I should stream making it? Is that a thing? Ah, I know. Like I could go through the motions and do a stream and we'll like create one. Something like that. Maybe, potentially. I like where you're going. Maybe I'll look at it tonight, get a little idea, and then maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that on Sunday, or not Sunday. Maybe we'll do that when I'm down the shore. I'm leaving. It would be a Monday. Oh, I threw myself off. I'm leaving Monday. It would be a Monday night stream, not a Sunday night stream when I'm down the shore. Maybe we'll do it. Maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday when I'm down the shore. We'll do that. I don't know. I have to think. Oh, the dude JB. Molly could have been a werewolf. It's a blood hunter subclass. So disappointed. Did we see or talk about that at some point before the dude JB? With the $9.99, let's call it 10. Just because, I mean, actually, no, let's call it $9.99 because maybe there's a reason and I don't want to take that away from the dude. So $9.99 donation from the dude. We are over $50. I feel like that might be the highest I've ever gotten in a live stream. In football, I would get donations for the live streams, but I feel like the highest I ever got was like $55. So that might break the record. I'll find out just out of curiosity. We'll have our own statistics, but I feel like that might be the most in a live stream we've ever gotten donations. The dude JB's part of it. Purgatorio. Is Catherine Trueblood still here? I haven't seen her in a bit. I don't know if Catherine Trueblood's still here, but jumped in with a $10 donation. And then the dude JB. I mean, the Ninja Master's in here too. Obviously, we have been hitting the pipe mightily. But honestly, guys, that episode in general was great. The live stream in general was great. But so much happened at the end that it literally accelerated. Like, I feel like I was coming down from the high of the battle. And then I was like, okay. And then we're going to talk to Not. And then maybe Yasha will talk about the wings and stuff like that. But then it like started escalating again to the point where Not said the whole backstory. Then like Yasha did a little bit, but then we had Caleb talk to Not and the baby eating thing happen. And here we are. So let's radiator break again. I'm going to finish up the chat. We'll keep rolling. Because I love you guys. And we got a lot of things to answer. And I still got to answer the dude and whoever else asked about stream it. Michael saying stream it. I'm going to take a look at Hero Forge tonight and I'll see. I just want to get an idea of it before I jump in blind. But I'll come up with my theories for why Yasha is a fallen angel. Radiators. All right. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't. We had roughly, I was watching, it said on average, we had about 44 people consistently through the live stream. 44 people. Then it would drop down to like 30, then go up to like 50 and then back down. And like, it happens. That's normal is what I'm saying. But like and subscribe if you haven't. I don't know who is still in here that did and did not like. I mean, most of you are, I'm assuming, are subscribed at this point. All right. I feel like I need to drink some more. Oh, I did not dye out my pipe, so I'm smoking again. This is a double smoke because when I leave my pipe lit, it's like a party foul in my mind. You guys know party fouls, like the beer and stuff like that. I feel like this is a party foul. I left my pipe lit. I must smoke again. All right. Let me drink. I was watching a show the other day. I don't know if you guys know John Campea. I've talked about him before. I watched John Campea for years, since before he even had his own channel. I watched him since he was on Collider, maybe even before Collider. But I've always enjoyed him. He's a little abrasive and rough around the edges sometimes, but I dig that because he's real. Anywho, the reason I said it was the other day he actually... he was doing a live stream. And he accidentally went to the screen that shows all the statistics that I'm seeing right now. Like while I'm live streaming, if you guys see me keep looking over here, that's where the chat is. And while the chat's going, I see all the statistics, like how many views, how many concurrent viewers, stuff like that. So the other day, John Campea accidentally put this screen up. Not that I wouldn't care if you guys saw it, but I feel like a guy at his level wouldn't want people knowing that kind of data. And to put it into perspective for you, we had at a height, I think at the height of our live stream today was maybe 55, 60 people. Concurrently, I had around 30. Like that means like on average from now till then. Now, obviously, because I stayed on for an extra 30 minutes, I dropped my average greatly. Like if I cut the stream as soon as the show ended, my concurrent viewers was like 44. So by talking like this, having people drop off, it ruins the average. But I don't care about stuff like that. I just want to keep talking and hanging out with you guys. The reason I'm bringing it up is because John Campia put the thing up, and it literally said that he had like 7,800 concurrent viewers. That means on average, during that stream, he had like close to 8,000 viewers at any given time. And the height was like, it had to be like double. Usually the height is double that or somewhere around there. So that means he had 16,000 people in his live stream, and it was just a regular daily news. It wasn't like some epic like reveal or reaction of something or something like that. He literally got 8,000 or 16,000 people to watch a daily news show live. I was like, holy shit, I can't believe, I can't imagine the kind of numbers those guys are pulling in. They must be, I mean, I would have to assume they're like multi-millionaires. Like it's just like the numbers boggle my mind. When I have numbers like 30 and 40, and I could literally, if I quit my other jobs and did this full time, I could almost make a living off it. But I obviously still have to have jobs and stuff. But it's getting to the point where even at my level, I can almost make a living out of it. So how are guys like him not multimillionaires on like the 10th level? I don't know. It's crazy to me to think of. Can't let it fade. Well, to be specific, she's not a fallen angel. She just has a bit of angel blood. It's set in Exandria, actually. Liam and Talzin did a Hero Forge stream. Oh my God, I'm watching it. I'm definitely watching it. I'm watching Liam and Talzin's Hero Forge stream. Jay, I just checked the art reel. Oh, we already read that. It looks clear. We're good. Thank you for checking the art reel. We're going to do that. I will check that out on my own time. I'm curious to see. I will also be watching Liam and Talzin's Hero Forge live stream. It's set in Exandria. Actually, what is set in Exandria? One of my players, oh my God, the cat, I forgot I got to feed the cats too. One of my players for his next character, should he die, will be a blood hunter shark halfling. A blood hunter shark halfling. I would be interested to see what that looks like. Has that ever been done? Is that a thing? And then it's going to be taking place in Exandria. I'm assuming that's the other comment connected that. It's set in Exandria, actually. Got it. Awesome. That sounds awesome. I love sharks. I love werewolves. I love... WoW... Oh, Coco just jumped back on the shelf. I want to make sure she's all right. She's good. In WoW, I was a Tauren hunter. Oh, no, I was a Tauren warrior. I was an orc hunter, and then I was a blood elf? Or a blood... What was... In WoW, I feel like I was a blood elf or a blood hunter. I don't know. It was something like that. That's why I keep thinking whenever I see Blood Hunter. But anywho, hey Jay, super small request. It's totally fine if you ignore it, but when you go for a rad hit, can you move your mic away? Yes. Honestly, I'm happy you actually said it, dude, because I'm not kidding you. Last live stream or this live stream, I don't know, because I'm pretty messed up. No, but I literally noticed what I would like this one. I had to hit really hard and I was like, I just realized that I'm doing this in the mic each time. So yes, thank you for pointing it out. I wasn't sure. I honestly was like, maybe no one even notices or maybe no one even is like paying attention. But in my head, I thought the same thing. So yes, I will do so. Steve Gav, currently midway through your Calamity Watch. Loving it so far. Joining you with the Radiator, my man. LOL. Keep it up, my dude. Steven Gav. So this is your first comment, Steven, because you will get a hefty, hearty chug of my alcoholic beverage. I feel like I may have seen you possibly in a comment, but not in a live stream. I don't know. But I appreciate you joining the club. You can see we get a solid group in here every week. Everyone is, I would say, family or friends at this point. But we get a solid 40, 50 people every week. Even I was shocked. I said it last week or the week before. I can't remember. I think it was last week. Stranger Things dropped. We did a live stream the day Stranger Things dropped. And I was like, I'm going to do it because it's my job and my duty and my love for it. But I was like, I don't think a lot of people are going to jump in. And we had the highest, I'm pretty sure that was the highest live stream by the numbers I've ever had. I ever had for Critical Role, I should say. I've had pretty big football streams. But for Critical Role, last week was the highest number-wise that we've ever had as far as viewers and stuff like that. So, shocking, being as Stranger Things dropped that morning. I also started thinking maybe because I reacted to Stranger Things and dropped it, and one of my videos almost... not to get off the topic again, but I am curious because I don't know what the answer is. What would you guys consider, or is there a definition for what is actually going viral? How many views in how long of a time is the considered going viral? Because somebody was like, oh my God, View, one of your videos went viral. And I'm like, is that actually going viral? Because I actually don't know what going viral is. I know what it is, but I don't know the actual numbers. Because one of my Stranger Things videos hit like almost 100,000 views. And at this point, it might have actually. I don't even know. I haven't looked in a couple days. But I'm assuming that's the video they were talking about. It depends on the platform and the content. I guess there's not I thought maybe there was like an exact number. Like, this is the exact number defined by the world of everybody. These days need at least a couple mil. That's what I figured. I literally was like, I can't see less than 1 million being viral at this point, because 100,000 I think that's great. I'm like, yeah, cool. 100,000. Cause that to me is a lot. But in my mind, I'm like, who sees 100,000? I see videos all day long that have multi-millions of views and they're current. So nowadays with TikTok, it's like millions in a few days. That's what I figure. Cause like you just said, I see it all the time. I watch videos all the time that came out that day and they're in the millions. So like, but I just thought it was interesting. And I was like, maybe other people know, because I didn't know if that was a thing. But I'm just ranting and I'm drunk. So hey, what do you want? Speaking of Calamity, did you cry while watching it? I haven't made it through all the way yet. Forrest the Runner. I have not yet shed a tear in any reaction ever. However, I don't know how I didn't. And I'm not saying that like I should have cried. I don't know how my body does it. But like, if you look at my eyes, they are welled up with tears. I'm literally watching it and I'm not like ashamed to admit it or like denying it. Go watch. You can see for yourself the full reaction. I literally am welled up with tears. And somehow my body just like sucks it back into my face, and you'll never once see a single drop or tear fall from my face. And like I said, I'm not trying to be a macho tough guy or something. I just don't, my body doesn't let me cry or something. Like you could see it coming and then it just sucks back into my eyes. The same thing with Stranger Things. When, no spoilers, but Stranger Things, there are multiple emotional moments in the final episode. And if you watch my reaction, I'm worse than Calamity. I'm probably the worst I think I've ever looked in a reaction. My eyes are so welled up with tears that it doesn't make sense to me. But if you look, I don't have to I don't have to lie, because you could go watch it yourself. The full reactions are on Patreon. The edits, I never have a tear fall. It's just weird to me, because I'm like, how is my body sucking back in my tears? Because you could see they're coming. I don't know. It's hilarious. I've got a personality that I'm more likely to be emotional to something fictional than something real next to me. I cry as soon as I wake up. It's very healthy. That's the thing. Like, I'm not avoiding it. Like I said, like at those moments, I go back and watch I don't know what's happening. That's the point. Like, I'm not trying to stop myself. I don't know what's happening when it happens. I went back and watched my reaction, and I'm literally watching it and I'm like, holy shit, I cried. And then I'm watching and I'm like, I never actually cried. Because to me, I don't know, is tears welling up in your eyes? Is that crying? Because I never shed a tear. But like that, like the whole thing to me is just bizarre, is what I'm getting at. That I'm watching myself and I'm like, holy crap, I cried and I didn't even know it. And then I'm watching and I'm like, I never actually cried. Somehow the tears sucked back into my face. Like if you watch Stranger Things, it's bizarre. The end of episode 4, my eyes are so welled up and it goes to credits. And by the time I click pause and I go, all right, guys, so we just got episode 4, I'm totally normal again. And I never once cut the camera. It's 100 fluid, unedited, never cut the camera. It's just bizarre. I'm a big crier. Calamity. Whoa, where'd that go? I feel like I just totally lost the cat. Oh, we erased it. But. All right, so we got all these. I answered all these. I've watched John Campia for years at that point. He had over 20,000 live viewers before. Yeah, I never really paid attention. But like I've seen high numbers of viewers and it'll like go up and down, but concurrent, like since I've started doing live streams and stuff, concurrent viewers is like the number that people usually look for. Like while we're talking about it, mine had already dropped down to 13. So as we're talking, people are dropping off. It's like it's making the average go lower and lower and lower. Not that I care. I'm just pointing out that's why I was blown away because I'm thinking he had 8,000 concurrent, which means at any given time, he has a minimum of 8,000 people in that live stream. That's crazy. I have no idea. I'm too old to think. These days need at least a couple mil. Going viral is very random and doesn't typically last very long the way current internet works. That's what I thought, M. Gormley. I thought the same thing. Nowadays, back in the day, I used to hear like, oh my God, this thing went viral. And you knew it. Like if somebody said this went viral, you knew that went viral because that thing was popular for like a long time, like months and months and months, maybe years. It was popular. So viral meant something. Now, if somebody says something goes viral, I don't think it has nearly the same effect because of what M. Gormley just said. It's just like the times have changed. Internet is so big, social media, all these different platforms. I just feel like a million isn't even a big deal. Like if I got a million, I still, to this day, I've been doing YouTube for 3.5 years, going on maybe close to 3.5 years. I've never yet hit a million on any video I've ever done. I think I've almost hit 500,000 on one, and I still haven't even hit that milestone. So when I hit 500,000 on a video that has been out for 3 years, I'll be happy. So I have not gone viral yet in my mind, obviously. Boop, 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 boop. I would say if it gets shared across multiple platforms, then it's gone viral. That's a good way to look at it. Shared thousands of times. If I did reactions, I would be crying all the time. I cry at everything, whether it's happy or sad. I've got a personality that I have more. Oh, I already read that one. I cry as soon as I wake up. It's healthy. Like I said, I mean, it's just something, and it's not that I've never cried before. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I haven't cried. I just feel like I just don't cry during TV shows, movies, stuff like that. Or I know I have before. I know there are times I've cried during movies. Maybe it's the fact that I know I'm on camera and the lights and I'm constantly like, maybe like when I'm by myself and I'm totally just in the zone and I'm hitting my radiator and doing my thing. Maybe it's just like I let myself go more or something. I don't know. Because I've definitely cried at movies. And I've definitely cried in real life. I've cried when people die and sad things and stuff like that. But on reaction, never shed a tear. And it's not that I'm trying. Before I go to sleep, Jay, look back in the chat to see my Simpsons versus Critical Role comment. Let me go. Here we go. Back into the comments. Did I pass it already? Oh, wait, here we go. One of my oh no, I read that one from Ninja Master. Ninja Master, I'm going to find your comment. Did I pay? Oh, there it is. Okay, Jay, and all the chat, gotta head to bed. Overlords are making me show up in 8 hours for the early shift. I feel you. Okay. As always, this has been a blast. Much love. See you in the comments and next week. But was there a, oh, here it is. Before I go to sleep, Jay, look back at the chat. I don't see the Simpsons one. I see Ninja Master going to bed. Do I have to go like way back? Way back. We're going to go. It's set in Exandria. The shark halfling. 229 hours of Simpsons, 676 hours of Critical Role as of February of this year. 200, Jesus Christmas. Oh, combined? Is it 76 hours combined of all campaigns? I mean, obviously you would combine all campaigns because Simpsons combines all episodes. I thought you meant, yeah, obviously you don't mean campaign 2 because I know campaign 2 is like not that high. At least I don't think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Definitely need to rewatch Groundhog's Day now. I love Groundhog's Day, one of my favorite. Your most popular is your Groundhog's Day piano clip. Love that scene, by the way. That used to be my intro. The Groundhog's Day piano used to be my intro before my brother made the custom one. Yes, all combined campaigns. Damn. So almost triples The Simpsons. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it's a couple hours shy of tripling The Simpsons. Super random, but I had a viral video back in 2011. Nearly 10 million overall. Still crazy to me. Really? Amy France, I'm looking it up. I don't know. Unless Amy France is in the video, I don't know how I'd find it. What is it called? Can I see it, Amy France? Am I allowed to view it, or are you embarrassed by it? You don't have to say it if you're embarrassed by it. I'm very curious to see it. Only because it's like, I love, like Amy France has been in the chat forever. By the way, Amy France, I don't think I've said hi to you yet. That's the first I've seen your name, I think, this live stream. But I love seeing pictures and connecting people. Like there's a guy named Ryan that watches all my football live streams for 3 years. It's funny because I haven't seen or talked to him since football. But every year he's in all my football live streams and he's from Scotland. And we like became friends just basically through the live streams, and I'm friends with him on Facebook. And when I finally saw what he looked like, I'm like, oh my God, you are totally nothing like I pictured. And we probably talked for like 2 or 3 years before I ever saw a picture of him. So it's just funny. C2 is 556 hours. Damn, that is still way more than I thought. I'll have to look up stats for the hours of C2. Yes, all combined. I feel like combined there'd be a lot more hours then, wouldn't there? If just C2 had 556, wouldn't there be a lot more? It's called Griffin's Trick. It's a 12-second video of a kitten. I'm checking it out, Amy. Not now. I'll check it out later. But guys, I think we're going to hit it because, oh wait, my theories on, let me just end it with that because the dude did ask and I said I would answer and I want to answer. Last thing we're answering, and then we're calling it a night. What are my theories on, what was the exact question, the dude? VM is 547. So we're over 1,000 hours of campaign 1 and 2 combined. Ask me the exact question again, the dude. My theories on how Yasha got angel blood. If it's over 32 minutes, round up to 557. 557. Round it up. And I mean, between all, if you guys, I mean, I probably talk for, between the beginning and the end, I probably talk for an extra hour too. So you'd have to add an extra hour for every episode. So tack on another 140 something hours to mine, because I don't just watch every minute. I watch every minute and talk about every minute. I think it depends whether you include the whole episode length or don't. Oh, there you go. Ninja Master might have took out the breaks, which would take out a lot. That would take out a good 30 to 60 minutes every episode. So that would take out a lot. Does that count one-shots also? All good questions. What are the theories on Yasha's backstory knowing she has some angel blood? Okay. Knowing she has some angel blood. Theories. Since, I mean, here we go. Obviously, from the image my brother made and all the other images I saw of Yasha, she looked undead. But she's not undead, I'm assuming. She's got angel blood in her. But somehow she is able to do this spell or whatever. I'm assuming it's a spell. What was it called? It was a something that made her sprout skeletal wings. And basically look like a freaking crazy person, and her eyes went dark, and I think her eyes went dark, and her veins started popping and black blood or something like that. I don't know. I could be making some of this up in my mind. But why would that happen? My guess is, oh my God. Here's my theory. I'm only giving one because the one that just entered my mind Skeletor wings would be amazing. Game plane is 483. Gameplay 483 gameplay. Okay, Daniel O'Day, the dude, got it. 483 gameplay. Here is my theory, and I swear to God, I just thought of this now. I literally looked up to the heavens, and I thought, who else screws around with blood? Tal'dorei. Is it possible? I mean, angel blood. Somehow Yasha got angel blood. Somehow Tal'dorei screws around with blood. We had, what was the name of the tabaxi? Kern? What was the tabaxi cat? That new Molly. I feel like it was Kree. Yes, Kree. I was going to say, I know I'm close. Kree. The tabaxi cat Kree. Tabaxi. That messed around with blood too. These are all people that messed around with blood. And Molly woke up and somehow came across Yasha, and Yasha and him are the best of friends, blood related. Did Molly do something to Yasha? Does Yasha even know if Molly did do something to her? Am I even right, or am I crazy? I don't know, but that's my theory right now. Kern the Hammer. I think that Molly has something to do with it. Whether or not it was intentional or not, or whether or not Yasha even knows about it, I don't know if that is right of me. But I got to assume, who else is screwed around with blood? Molly literally cuts himself, and I punched my mic. Molly literally cuts himself and shit, and he bleeds, and he gets more powerful, and now Yasha, and we saw Kree literally pulling the blood out of us to keep it with the gentleman. And the gentleman has vials of all our blood. So maybe even could the gentleman... I'm trying to remember our conversations. Could the gentleman have something to do with it? Because we keep talking about how the gentleman sweats a lot and he's collecting all our vials. Is he using our blood? Is he somehow using our blood? What if the gentleman is taking in all our blood and he could I don't know. I love the gentleman though. I don't want him to be dirty. See, I'm going too off onto a rant, but I don't know. That's where I'm going with it. I'm thinking... Am I theorizing too much? Theorizing is fun, whether you get proven right or wrong. I'm enjoying theorizing. Damn. Oh, by the way, the gentleman doesn't sweat. He's always wet because he's a water genasi. Tal'dorei is totally a warlock. Am I saying that right? A water genasi? I was never confirmed on that. I thought they were trying to mislead me, but then people kept acting as if it was sweat. So I started thinking maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is sweat. But I feel like he has something to do with it too. I feel like the gentleman, I don't know, maybe he's doing us dirty. I mean, he's the goddamn gentleman. He's underground. Kree's working with him. Molly was known by Kree. I don't know. That's where I'm going for now, though. Like Genesis. Oh, Genesis. Okay. The theorizing is the best part. It's not confirmed in the game yet officially. I think you and Marisha would be good theorizing friends. I love Marisha. Bo, my favorite. But guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you all. I am exhausted. I've been sitting in this chair now for almost 10 hours. I mean, I've gotten up once or twice, but I've been sitting in this chair for a while. I only did it because I knew I was going away for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I wanted to get really far ahead on all my videos so I could take 3 days and not have to worry. But let us run through. We will have a drink. I'm not going to hit that. I think I might have hit the radiator more times than ever tonight. But it was all in honor of the half-year celebration to 2 years and all the donations. I really appreciate it, guys. Amazing. Good night, you all. Here we go. Colvin, Daniel O'Day, Forrest the Runner, Nuck and Futz, Emily Mary. Oh, you came in late. Okay, I was going to say, how did I not see you? Emily Mary came in late. I'm going to read your comment, even though I said I was going to run through. Sorry I came late and have been lurking for quite a while. I love to hear you all your theories. Emily Mary, I love you joining us, even if it's for a bit, even if you're quiet. It's all loved. Callisto Warrior Queen, Michael, Jeff Lundy, Daniel O'Day, I'm going to say you again if I have to. Forrest the Runner, Nuck and Futz. The Dude, JB, my moderator. Lace Up Hockey, who hasn't been able to make the last couple, but also my moderator. I will shout you out, everyone, as well. M. Gormley. Oh, another new person. Mojo. I guess this is early in the season. Mojo, if you're still here, welcome, and you get a swig. As I flick myself in the eye with alcohol, but it doesn't burn. I'm immune to alcohol. My body absorbs it everywhere. Ow! Al, I'm saying thank you. I like screamed like Al, like I was yelling at you. Al, thank you for coming. I've seen you, obviously, pretty much every stream, I feel like. Amy France. I think I might have got, Ninja Master, which we already said goodnight to. But I think that might be it as far as the... McGuigan might still be here. Purgatorio. I think Purgatorio might have said goodnight too. I feel like the rest might have went to bed already. If I missed anybody, say goodnight. Morphing is there and Mojo is. Night, everybody. Come next week and we will play more Critical Role. Is it Friday yet? I missed the thing.